Yeah, I found this out about social media. I don't know if you guys know this, but if you want to get all the hate in the world and zero help whatsoever, here's what you do. Log into Facebook and say that you need to get rid of one of your cats, and you will get more hate than you could ever possibly imagine.
Think about it every night. Don't let this house fall down. The Lord left long ago.
It's Tuesday morning at 5 a.m. I have another insanely early flight at the Wyndham Hotel where I parked my car when I go to the airport. Flying to Minneapolis, doing a layover, then flying over to Winnipeg to do Rumors Comedy Club. And that place has a reputation, you know what I'm saying? Everyone's talking about it. Rumors. Kind of like Key West in that it is a very isolated comedy scene. So what they do is they do a showcase of a bunch of comics a little bit further along the Key West. So the comics are all pretty great. I think the next nearest comedy town is 7-hour drive from what I've heard. So they have all of the best comics do like 10 minutes each night and switch it out every night. That's a lot of fun. Looking forward to that. Weather's gonna be good. Last time I was there in January and freezed my whole little butt off. There's a mall right across from the hotel, which is very nice. Gives you something to do all day. I'm gonna fix this hair a little bit. One thing I do want to do this week is get back onto a routine on the road, specifically writing and definitely exercising. Getting back out into it, I want to do that. I want to really start working on tightening up my set. I want to record another special, either end of this year or early next year. I don't know, I just gotta put some work into it. I'm doing a lot of stuff that is a lot more challenging, so it's tough to say whether the jokes are there, because I'll do a week at Acme, I'll do first night of Spokane, and I'm like, that's it. That set could have been an album. That was a great version of the hour that I'm doing. And then other nights I'm like, none of these jokes are as good as my last special, other than the joke about my son seeing my penis. I don't know. I'm actually going to talk to Sai this week. Sai's really good with stuff like that. I'm so fucking tired. I'm on an hour sleep again. I fucked up.
Yeah, I found this out about social media. I don't know if you guys know this, but if you want to get all the hate in the world and zero help whatsoever, here's what you do. Log into Facebook and say that you need to get rid of one of your cats, and you will get more hate than you could ever possibly imagine. As soon as our oldest son was born, one of our cats started peeing on everything every day for 10 months. And we were devastated. We love this cat. So in the post, I said we did everything we possibly could over a 10-month span. And also, we're truly heartbroken to give this cat up. My fiance got her as a little kitten. She's had her for 8 years. She's her little baby. We really love this cat. But unfortunately, we have a human baby child at home. We have a human. We have a human at home with a soul and everything, who can't crawl around in chemicals that clean cat piss all day. So we would love to find a great home where this cat's happy. And if you read the comments on that post, you would have thought that I wrote, "Can't wait to drown this cat in a puddle and jack off on its corpse." Tune in on Facebook Live.
I got in at 11:30, crashed. I think I did something comedy related. I took a shit. That's what it was. I took a big shit. And then passed out, zonked out for like 3 hours. Got up, farted around too much on my phone, but then managed to get up and go for a run. Really ran my hot little butt off. I went to the show. Show was great. It was packed. It was sold out. So much so that I couldn't even set up my camera. So if you see a clip from tonight, it is because the club filmed it and gave it to me. It was so much fun, super packed. At the beginning was like a lot of energy. I feel like they tapered off a little at the end. It was still
great reactions all the way through, but there were points in the beginning where I was just savoring moments, slowing down, being like, oh, I gotta take a beat here, because they are loving old Mikey Cronin. That's me. I hated the way my face looked. I look scary. I was very scared by that. But great show, sold a shit ton of merch. And here's how stupid and dumb I am. I don't travel intergalactically, that's not the right word, internationally very often, and forgot about exchange rates. Also, I'm a fucking dumb American. I don't know how the exchange rate works, so we're on the honor system here. So I told everyone, hey, I can take your credit card after the show, and I go to do that, and you can't just charge a card with Canadian money in the account, American money, which sucks. Why? It's all digital. Who gives a shit? Transfer it for me, you fucking pigs. Do that. Do that, money pigs. I completely spaced on the fact that I'm in a different country that has different currency. So I ended up doing mostly cash sales with my merch. The club was nice enough to charge some people their credit card. I think they're gonna give me a card reader the rest of the week, so that'll be sweet. Only problem is that I now am unable to put money into the account for Lindsay and the boys, which sucks. Hopefully she is making enough money this week to where we can get by. We're supposed to have our insurance come out tomorrow, which is gonna put us in the negative quite a bit, and we got another bill coming out on Friday. So she might have put money in today, I didn't check yet, but hopefully she did. Hopefully she has cash and can get by without credit card if we are negative. But that's my life, baby. That's why I'm doing this. Yeah, still struggling a lot. This week is good pay. Next week is great pay. Next week's gonna pay for rent by itself, which is great, which means that we got this week as a buffer for, well, we gotta catch up on past due bills, but shows hopefully the rest of the week are gonna be great. Still, it's sold out tomorrow and Thursday. They do a summer pass here, much like we talked about at One Night Stands, so only you get 4 tickets Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, or 2 tickets Friday, Saturday. So most people do Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, which is why we're sold out the next 3 days. And then they go to the lake Friday, Saturday. So I'm hoping Friday, Saturday gets somewhat of a crowd. Hopefully there's word of mouth. I did really well tonight, so a lot of people told me they loved it and had a great time. So I'm hoping that spreads. I'm doing radio on Thursday, which I have not done yet in this whole thing. So excited to do that. Hopefully get more people to watch the show and get more people to follow my stand-up and come on out. But that'll be cool. All right, I gotta go. I'm so damn tired. So I'll see y'all. I'm gonna take me a Canadian sleep.
Well, it's not like we don't try. It's worth it every single night. Don't let this house fall down. The Lord left long.
Mike Cronin from Facebook. Hey, remember this post here? Yeah, and then there's your comment. That's what you think, huh? Well, why don't you go fuck your own dad to death, all right? We'll see you later.